Welcome everyone to the fifth part in a tutorial series that will teach you how to take on the computer AIs, and hopefully eventually you will be able to beat a hard AI if you watch this series. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking to you about advanced blueprints. Now, if you already know how to build your advanced blueprints, then this probably won't be very helpful to you. But for those of you who don't know exactly what you're supposed to be putting on your ships, then this will help a lot, I guarantee it. And we'll let that get up to about 18, and then we'll hit our automate research button. There we go. And that should pump up the tech level high enough so that we can actually build our blueprints. And I'm just going to use a couple as examples, and then I'll show you the blueprints that I have set up to take on the hard AIs. I did have other blueprints earlier, but I had to reformat my machine when I upgraded my computer, and now all of my blueprints are just gone, so I've had to rebuild from scratch, so to speak. Anyway, we've got a high enough tech level now, so this is your blueprint screen. Most of you are already familiar with this. If you have watched my earlier videos, I've shown you how to edit some of these so that they will help you to take out the pirates and remnants if they come to attack your colony, which they do when you have them switched on. But for now, I'm going to show you how to build a blueprint from scratch. You got your heavy hull, which is 14 space but high hit points. You got your light hull, which is 16 space but low hit points. Stealth hull is just harder to hit, low hit points but same amount of space as the standard hull. Standard hull is what we're going to be using. Fighter hull is the same as the standard hull, but it's basically for designs 1 and smaller. So I'll show you the standard hull because that's pretty much what you'll be using for most of your ships in the game. Alright, so you've got an option here. You can either use bridge, crew quarters and life support and have a computer core, or you can have just a computer core, and or you could have just the bridge, crew and life support. I use the bridge, crew and life support combo because it just helps to do it that way. I will explain why in a moment. Alright, so antimatter generators are basically what you want. There are fusion generators, and if you're having problems unlocking the antimatter generator, just go to your fusion generator and add that to your design. Alright, I need a fuel cell. Iron thrusters uses less fuel, has less thrust, but those thrusters use huge amounts of fuel in the grand scheme of things. I'll give you an example. Alright, that's the one size thruster, 2.89, gives you a flight time of 44 minutes. But if you put on the iron thruster, gives you a flight time of 1 hour 9 minutes. Now, moving your ship isn't really going to be much of a problem when you get in a cruiser size and above. I mean, with fighters, yeah, sure, you want something that's going to get it around quickly. But at this point, we'll just stick with that. And this is the armor that I like to use, the Nano Armor. You can get it by armor level 5 and Nano Armor level 1, but you have to unlock that technology unless you have your research set so that all researchers are available when you start the game. I don't play like that though. Okay, the Nano Armor, see here, 2.49 million. They have to deal more damage than that to your ship just simply to get through your armor. And moving on. Oh, also, shield generator, shield charger. Just put the shield charger at the minimum size. You can upscale it, and as you can see here, the shield regen goes up as you upscale it, and if you upscale that, the shield regen also goes up. But I leave that at 1 and 0.25 to start off with. All sorts of weapons here. Read the descriptions if you don't understand what they do. But this is what I like to do. I get a couple of these in case one of them gets destroyed. I still have a backup, which it will not only deal damage to the other ship, but it will sap power from them. It works basically like a Nosferatu in EVE Online. Well, a Nosferatu before they nerfed it anyway. Okay, and next we've got a plasma beam. It doesn't really matter to me what I put on there as a weapon at the moment. It's just an example. We'll put the coolant system on. Now the coolant system only has to be 0.25 size, and it won't change anything if you upsize it, as you can see there. It's just delay between shots that will be affected. It doesn't affect the damage or anything like that, I don't think so. I just leave that on minimum anyway. Oh, maybe they actually fixed that in the last patch, I'm not sure. No, they didn't. Yeah, it just basically lessens the delay between shots, which can be handy when you're fighting in large groups. And a jump drive, and that's pretty much it. Jump drive only needs to be 0.25 size. I mean, at this point, like you level 18, 0.25 is more than enough. It doesn't really matter about the jump distance. If you have a smaller jump distance, I have to size up that anti-matter generator. If you have a smaller jump distance than how far you want to go, just jump to the star as far in that direction as you can go, and then tell it to jump to the next one, etc. Now we'll turn that thruster right up. 54.5k, mass 18.1. Yeah, that looks alright. So we'll turn down these to the absolute minimum that are needed to maintain the ship. This will buy us space, which we can use for other things. Flight time of 46 minutes, probably don't need a fuel cell that large. Flight time 35 minutes, that's a good flight time. Alright, we've got insufficient control, just that one, and yeah, okay, maximum size plasma beam. Next thing we can do is size up our shield generator. Put that up by 0.5. And the shield charger. Activating that shield charger. Uh-oh. The shield charger will turn that up by 0.5 as well. Now as you can see, the shield regen is 43.9k. Now once they get past that shield regen, they have to deal with your armor, which is now a gain of 4.84 million per second. If you want to get really clever, you can turn down that shield charger and go into, I think it's this one. No support. Yeah, go into here. Let's put in a repair bay and a repair tool. Now the repair tool will heal other people in your fleet. So if you have a fleet of 10 of these guys, that repair tool will be repairing the people who are damaged